Could exercising just 1 minute a day be all you need to stay healthy? Well, that's exactly what some researchers found.
Disclaimer. The shocking research revealed in this presentation is not for people who love spending hours in the gym or those who love long, exhausting cardio workouts. This presentation is for anyone who doesn't like working out, but still would like to have an incredible, in-shape body.
Like Dr. Oz, who recently said, "What if I told you you could work out for 5 minutes per day and get a lot of the benefits that hours of working out would give you?" Or Dr. Martin Gibala, PhD researcher at Ontario McMaster University, who says, "I think a key important message for people is just that alternating pattern of relatively hard effort, taking a break, and repeating that can be very, very effective. And it can be just slight elevations and reductions over your normal pace." Did you catch that last part? What Dr. Gibala is trying to say is these smart exercises barely have to exceed your typical level of activity, and you only have to do them in brief 60-second intervals to get everything they have to offer.
What is HIIT, the 1 minute weight loss routine? You may have heard about high-intensity interval training, HIIT, on the news or in social media. There are commercials also promoting devices that can help you achieve this kind of 1 minute weight loss routine. The premise of this type of workout is that you don't need to go hard for a full 30 minutes to see results. In fact, you can alternate between short bursts of sprints and then other less intense workouts. The effectiveness of these workouts lie in the 1 minute all-out mentality. Let's dive a little deeper into high-intensity interval training. The intense part of the workout is called anaerobic exercise. The point of this minute or so is to cause lactate to form. That's why you have to be all in. You need to go hard enough for this substance to form. But the good news is that it's not 20 minutes or so of this. It's just a couple of seconds to 2 minutes. It may seem like a long time, but you can build up to it. If you are really out of shape, you can aim for the intervals to be shorter. Even 15 seconds is better than nothing. Going longer than a few minutes will count more for aerobic exercise. This has a different effect on the body. During anaerobic exercise, your body will rapidly break down glucose for energy. The consequence of this type of rapid breakdown is the formation of lactic acid. Initially, lactic acid had a bad rap. Coaches were always talking about it in a negative tone. Even the word sounds a little derelict. But the term is not as ominous as it once was previously thought. Of course, when the levels are very high, then it still is not good for the muscles. It still can lead to muscle fatigue, just like your high school coach used to tout. However, formation of lactate is a normal process that occurs any time that you push yourself to the limit. The point of high-intensity interval training seems to be that you can burn more calories in a shorter period of time by utilizing the anaerobic state. You go hard alternating your high-intensity speed with your lower-intensity aerobic exercise until your body is too tired to continue. This usually occurs at 30 minutes. It will of course vary depending on how fit you are. If you cannot go on after 15 minutes, then this is indicative of your fitness level. You can always try to tack in an extra 15 minutes of aerobic exercise at the end to satiate your desire to clock in a certain amount of minutes. Adding an additional 15 to 20 minutes at the end of this is better than just stopping at 15 minutes for beginners. So we've said a lot about the actual process, but you still might be wondering about the benefits. A high-intensity interval training workout will give you better glucose metabolism. Basically, glucose is what all carbohydrates ultimately break down into. This type of workout will also make you stronger and improve your athleticism. It will also lead to an improved breakdown of fat. This is the dreaded substance in our body that we all want to get rid of. We all know that it's bad for us to have too much fat, and it just makes us look like a fluffier version of ourselves. Also, couple in the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes, and we should all want to get rid of fat. You might ask yourself, if high-intensity interval training is so great, why isn't everyone doing it? One of the main reasons that more people don't do this is because researchers admit that it is hard. Not everyone can push themselves to this point. You have to be motivated, as there's no carrot dangling in front of you to bring you to the point of no return. If you do this type of exercise, then make sure you warm up and cool down. Your off-period exercise should be at about 50% as well. With all this said, high-intensity interval training is a wonderful way to use science to help you shed pounds and even save time while doing it. If you would like to check out the 1-minute weight loss system for yourself, just click the link below.
But don't take my word for it. Listen to a testimonial from Melissa, one of my early students who lost over 75 pounds using my system.
I've struggled with all different types of diets in the past. Keto, low carb, the Atkins diet, you name it. But even if I managed to lose a little bit of weight, the weight would eventually come back if I stopped the diet, even for a few days. But once I tried the 1-minute weight loss exercises, I knew that I had finally found what I was looking for. No matter how busy I get, I always have time to squeeze in a minute here or there. The best part is I was able to get rid of my expensive gym membership and spend more time with my family. I can't recommend this program enough. Thank you so much.
And here's Kevin, who lost 40 pounds in only 3 months using my smart exercises.
You know, with a full-time job, a wife and kids, there isn't a lot of time left for me to spend on myself, especially, working out at the gym. When I tried this program, I was, skeptical at first. I didn't understand, how working out just a minute at a time could have any effect. But man, I was wrong. After, learning more about it and trying the program out, I couldn't be happier. It's, wonder big expensive gyms try to hide this secret from the public. They'd end up losing a lot of their clients.